What's going on? It's your man Bruce L. Nix Jr. here with another reel-to-reel quick cuts. And what I'm here to talk about, what else can I talk about besides Spider-Man Brand New Day, which hit theaters this past weekend. And when I tell you this movie has taken over the box office, I mean it has taken over the box office. According to early estimates, Brand New Day brought in an unbelievable $355 million domestically during its opening weekend. That makes this the biggest domestic opening of all time, sitting only behind Avengers Endgame with a little over $357 million. And I'm not the best at math, but I can tell you this, that's only separated by $2 million. $2 million, which is insane. But here's the real kicker though. Once the actual numbers come out and they're released on Monday, there's a real possibility that Brand New Day could swing past Endgame and officially claim the #1 domestic opening of all time. That speaks very highly for this film. Now, we don't know whether that's going to happen yet, but it's definitely within striking distance. And once you add in the international box office, Spider-Man Brand New Day hits at an estimated $927 million worldwide. Let me say that again. Nearly $927 million worldwide. That means it almost made $1 billion in one weekend. This is absolutely insane. This movie is doing phenomenal. And for me, it's definitely well-deserved. I absolutely love this movie. If you had a chance to see my out-of-theater reaction, you know that I was very excited about this movie. I thought that Tom Holland was excellent. And like right here, I'm not going to get into any spoilers because I don't want to ruin it for anybody who hasn't had the chance to see this, because I really want everyone to get a chance to experience this film for yourselves. But I do want to talk about the performance of Tom Holland as Spider-Man. For me, this is the movie where Tom Holland truly becomes Spider-Man. You get a chance to see the dynamic between Peter Parker and that Peter Parker look. If you know anything about the comic books, you know about that Peter Parker look and how he's always down in his look. But when he's Spider-Man, you see Spider-Man always cracking jokes in the middle of a fight, and he truly embodies this. One of the things that I really loved about this film is like, throughout the Marvel series of the Spider-Man films, or the MCU series of the Spider-Man films, we have not had an opportunity to see Spider-Man swinging throughout the city. Because Spider-Man is a street-level hero. And one of the things going into this film I was more concerned about is that it would be overloaded or overcrowded with all these characters, because they're bringing in the Punisher, they're bringing in the Hulk. There was some rumors of other characters they were bringing into this. And I was truly concerned that it wouldn't be a real Spider-Man film. Kind of like previous iterations. You know, I loved all the MCU Spider-Man films. Based on the series of films, I consider them to be, from a franchise perspective, better than the Raimi versions or the original versions and the Amazing Spider-Man series, simply because they've been consistent. Each one of these films has truly been a good film. But the one thing that had me concerned was bringing in all these characters and taking away from Spider-Man, because one thing about that we haven't seen yet is Spider-Man stand on his own. In the first film, he was, Iron Man's protege, and throughout the series, he's basically been Iron Man's protege. And even with the last film, No Way Home, it almost seemed like he was he was the star of the film, but it almost seemed like he was secondary to the nostalgia of bringing in Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. But here, you see Tom truly get to be Spider-Man. You see him swinging throughout the city. Something they added, like in the comic books, you know, when Spider-Man does his webbing, there's a thwip sound that goes along with it. And they added like the sound of the webbing. It's like that thwip sound, man, which I thought was really cool. And it seems like they're really giving you a POV advantage of him swinging throughout the city, man. So I really enjoyed that. I love the dynamic between him and the Punisher, bringing John Bernthal in. And I didn't know how they were going to treat his character. I thought they were going to water him down big time. I mean, because how can you have this ultra violent and, he uses very colorful language character, and you put him in a Spider-Man film? Well, they didn't water him down at all, and it fit perfectly. The dynamic between John Bernthal's Punisher and Tom Holland's Spider-Man is like one of the standouts of the film, and I thought it worked really well. Bringing in the Hulk, I was like, as you guys know, anyone who's watched the show for any length of time, you know how I feel about the Hulk. The Hulk is like my all-time favorite character, and I felt like Marvel has truly watered him down and basically neutered the Hulk to something that we don't even recognize right now. And they had Professor Hulk in the film, and I'm not spoiling anything because all of this is in the trailers, but if you don't want to hear it, please come back and watch this video later. But adding the Hulk, and he wasn't in it very long, but it was perfect, man. I mean, it was perfect. I mean, you truly get the monster back. And I mean, like one of the things that had me the most excited was seeing the actual incredible Hulk come back. Not Professor Hulk, but the real Hulk, the real deal, man. That was like, and it was one of the best action sequences that I've seen in a long time in a Spider-Man film, and especially for a fight. When I saw the Hulk come back, I said out loud, I turned into the Rock and I said, finally, the Hulk has come back to smashing. And it was awesome. It was absolutely awesome, man. He wasn't in the film long, but the moments that we got with the Hulk, the monster is truly back. And it was the world for me. There's been a lot of talk about adding Mark Ruffalo's Hulk in it in the first place. I thought he was used perfectly, to be honest, because there were a few moments with he and Peter, and I thought that set up everything to come. I know a lot of people are saying, he didn't even have to be in the film. Maybe not. I don't care. It could be fan service, whatever it is. I'm a fan and I loved every bit of it. So yeah. And I mean, to me, it did help to move the story along. And it was great because it set up the hope for future films. And I mean, it's a shared universe. I mean, regardless, it's a shared universe. I thought Sadie Sink in the role that she played was amazing. She did a great job. I love the character arc of her character. And again, I know there's been a lot of conversation and speculation surrounding Sadie Sink's character, but again, I'm not doing any spoilers here. Just know that she makes a presence felt here, and I'm interested in seeing where they go with her character moving forward. I love the dynamic between Tom Holland and Zendaya. Of course, there's a great dynamic. I mean, they're married, but between MJ and Peter, and then Ned, Jacob Batalon's Ned, the friendship that they have, and just reminiscing on it, man. You see Peter's longing for the relationships that he had, and so like he's just going off on this journey of just truly embracing who he is as Spider-Man. But I mean, I just thought this film was just perfectly done. But at the heart of it, this is truly a Spider-Man film. And in previous iterations or versions of Spider-Man in the MCU, I never got the sense that it was truly a Spider-Man film. Spider-Man is very New York. You always see him swinging throughout the city. Like I said earlier, this captures Spider-Man. This is Spider-Man. Peter is like an adult now. He's doing adult things, making adult decisions. Because again, from the previous films, he was making some very, I guess you could say, kid-like decisions because he was a kid, basically. There's a great montage of him at the very beginning with various members of his rogues gallery, which I thought was pretty cool. But the biggest takeaway from this weekend is what Spider-Man Brand New Day means for the character himself. I know there's been a lot of speculation over the last few years about superhero fatigue and whether audiences are beginning to lose interest in comic book films. But let me tell you something. Spider-Man just answered that question with almost $1 billion at the box office in one weekend. Spider-Man has unquestionably reestablished himself as the #1 superhero in the world. Batman will always be right there. Batman is Batman, and his legacy cannot be questioned. But at this particular moment, Spider-Man is standing on that podium alone. This movie reminds us of why audiences love Peter Parker. It isn't because of the powers, the action, or the web swinging. It's because Peter constantly gets knocked down. He continues to lose. He continues to sacrifice, but he still chooses to get back up and help somebody else. And that is Spider-Man. Tom Holland is no longer simply playing the young hero who stood beside Iron Man in the Avengers. He truly is Spider-Man. Now, have you guys seen Spider-Man Brand New Day? If so, please let me know your thoughts in the comments. As I said before, I think it's one of the best live-action Spider-Man films to date. Definitely my favorite in the MCU, and I'm still going back and forth about where I rank it among all the live-action Spider-Man. I've always said I had Spider-Man 2 at my favorite Spider-Man film, and 1 is in there as well, but this is like right there in that same room. Those are my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think. And also, I think that Tom Holland has done such a wonderful job in this film. There's a lot of love for Andrew Garfield. I just wish that he had better writing and better films where we could truly see what his Spider-Man can do, because I think we truly got a chance to see what his Spider-Man could do in No Way Home. He was the best Spider-Man in that film. My favorite Spider-Man has been Tobey, but after this film, after Brand New Day, man, it's hard to say that Tom Holland hasn't truly embodied and become my new favorite Peter Parker Spider-Man. I mean, you know, there's always the nostalgia there with Tobey, but I mean, I think he captures both Peter Parker and Spider-Man perfectly, especially in this film. I mean, we get to truly see him as Spider-Man, and that's what I've been waiting for. So kudos to you, Tom Holland, and I want to see more. So please keep them coming. But look, again, those are my thoughts. Please share your thoughts. Let us know what you guys think. Leave us a comment. And please, if you like what we do, like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Here's the information below. And please follow us on all social media platforms. But until the next time, please stay tuned for more on the Real to Real podcast. And we'll see you the next time. But this is the Quick Cuts. See you the next time.